Hey everybody, welcome back to Kreationz, and I wanted to go over something because I keep getting questions over and over again, and that question is, what do I need to start working on tools? What do I need to accumulate? What tools should I get? They're all basically the same question. Well, what I did when I started is I got a suitcase box, and I'm gonna show you what a suitcase box is and what's included in the suitcase box. I'm telling you, you can probably do about 90% of all your car work just with the suitcase box. If you're just getting into cars, don't spend a lot of money until this is something you want to do. Get a suitcase box for like $100, $200. But if you don't know what a suitcase box is, well, let's go over to the table so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. Welcome to Kreationz. I'm your host, and today we're going to be working at the tool table to teach you all kinds of new tools. We're going to be going through your basic, intermediate, and expert tool class. I've got a playlist for each, so you can fit right into your level. Now let's get started and see what's going on.
So this is a basic toolkit, and these are just going to go over a basic toolkit. I think there's 130 piece. So these little tiny things here are all called sockets. There's different sizes of them, and these longer ones are called long sockets, and these are regular sockets. And as you can see, there's some on this side and there's some on this side. This side, 9/32, 1/4, 7/32. These are fractions, and these are called standard. So most of your American cars will have standard, but sometimes there will be a standard bolt on a car that's not made in America. On the other side here, you see the solid numbers: 14, 15, 16, all the way down to little numbers: 9, 5.5. These are called metrics. These are in millimeters. So this is how much of a millimeter this is. This is 5.5 millimeters, 6, and this one's a 7. That's how you know how big the bolt is. These on the other side are 3/4 of an inch. See, this one is an actual, there's one here that's an actual inch, and it's an inch wide from here to here. So that's a socket. Now, a socket connects with this block, and there's 3 different types that are normally used on regular vehicles, passenger vehicles. This is the biggest one, which goes with this. This is the socket wrench. So the square here is a 1/2 inch wide. See, an inch, 1/2 of an inch. And that square meets up with this and connects in. And then you could turn it to the right or turn it to the left and tighten it up however you need to get the bolt off. So then the next one down, the most common one, is called the 3/4 or 3/8 ratchet. This is a 3/8 of an inch, and the farthest one down is the little guy, and it is called a 1/4 ratchet. So if you were trying to put this very large socket on a ratchet, this is a 1/2, and you took your 1/4 socket, you see it just kind of, it won't connect. You have to have the 1/4 ratchet with the 1/4 socket. 1/4 meaning 1/4 drive. So this is a 1/4 socket. See 1/4 on the side of it? That means this piece, the opening, is a 1/4 inch wide. But this is a 1/4 driver, and it takes sockets that are 1/4 driven, these small ones. So normally there's 3. You'll have the 1/4, the 3/8, the big guy, the half, to do all your different jobs. Now also in a normal kit, you'll get your long sockets. You can do something because sometimes a bolt will be sticking out and the nut's way down here and you can't get to it with one of these shorties because the bolt hits in here, or the screw will hit in here and the nut's way back here, so you need a long socket. And these are called wrenches, and we have difference between, see here's a metric wrench, 10, so that's 10 millimeters between the wrench right here. This one is called a 12. That's 12 millimeters. You see it's just a little bit bigger than that one. And on the other side we go back to the standards. So this one is called 9/16. Now the 9/16 is just like the 9/16 socket. So if I put a socket on there, that's 9/16. That's almost half of a, but you see this is the same size, right? So what if you can't get your driver with your socket on it and there's no room? Then you can slide this up in between, and this is the open end of a wrench. This is an open end wrench. Now I got a combination wrench, so that means it's got an open end, and this end is a closed end, or what people call a box wrench, because it's boxed all the way in. It's nice to have these so that you can have both the open end down here and the closed end. Another thing you usually get is you'll get some of these Allen keys, and they also, you see how they come in 2.5, 2, 1.5. That's how wide the head is here. So let's look at a big one. This look like a stop sign. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. It's a hex, but we don't call it a hex. We call it an Allen, because someone that probably made this was named Allen. So if it has regular numbers on it, you see this? 4, 3, 2, and these are for your metric. And then we grab the other side. Hey, there's my fractions. There's my fractions. 3/32. Seeing that all these 1/16, 3/16. These have the same stop sign look, the 6, but they fit differently. They're not interchangeable. Some of them are very close. Sometimes you can get one of these to fit in to where a metric is supposed to go, but it's either a little too big or a little too small. You're going to strip what you're trying to get out, or you're going to strip the tool. Don't do that. Another piece to your basic toolkit will be your screwdriver. This is a screwdriver. Sometimes they have tips that are removable, like this one. So this one is called a Phillips head or a cross head. And the tip will come out, and you could put it right down in. You hear it click. This is a nice one, it's magnetic. So it won't fall out when you pull this off. When you're unscrewing something, you pull out, this won't fall off. Then it comes with different types of heads. So right now I only have the Torx heads in here because I use them a lot, and you see as it goes up the numbers. I could take any of these out, just like that other one. Take this out and place it in here, and now I can screw with the Torx, or I could put the flat head in here like a flat screwdriver. Last thing is the nut driver. Not all kits have these, and I don't use them very often. As you can see, they just sit here and rust. But these are like very small sockets, like these, but they go in to this. So you would take the nut driver out, and this is 7. So if it was like a hand tight or something, I could just take out the Phillips, you know, lay it there, Put the nut driver in to my screwdriver, and now I can get all the 7 bolts by hand and just screw them in hand tight. I like to go with Craftsman because it's cheaper than all the Snap-on Milwaukee stuff, and it's also lifetime guarantee. If you go with a crappy cheap set, like let's say you bought this set for 40 bucks and it said China or Taiwan or India or something on it, and it was just a cheap set, or even America, it was just a cheap set, and you break one of these sockets or you break one of these drivers, you have to throw it out and buy a new one. So you want to make sure you get something, spend a few more dollars. If the set's $50 and you can get the same set, a little better quality with a lifetime guarantee for $10 or $15 more, do it. I've had this tool set here, I'm gonna say 12 years I've had this tool set. And I keep it nice and clean, and I know where everything is. I don't like to just buy tools at random and throw them in a drawer. I can find everything. Oh, I need this driver. Oh, I need this socket, and I'm gonna need this wrench, and I'm gonna need this screwdriver, and then just take it with me. It folds up like a suitcase. You see here? Folds up like a suitcase. I got extra wrenches in here, so I just don't want them to fall. But folds up like a suitcase, and you could take it with you. See the little suitcase handle here? You just grab it, take it with you. It's got a lock on it, and that's it. So this is all you need to do basic mechanics for tools. This is all you need. And this is gonna get you through most of your brake jobs, almost all your tune-up. It came with one spark plug socket here. This has got a little rubber thing in here to grab the spark plug. This is a 5/8, it's very common. There are a few different ones, but this one's very common. I'm glad it came with one, but I have some more. So this isn't everything that you need. I'm not going to tell you to buy this one toolkit and then, hey, this is everything I need. You said it's everything I need. I can swap a motor now. No, it's not what I said. This is a basic toolkit. Start with your basics. Because what happens is after you buy all this, you know, and you start doing stuff, and then you start buying more tools, like over here, all over my bench, and then you start buying more tools, and you get all these big toolboxes full of tools. What you're gonna do is, you see all these sockets? Got so many sockets, I don't know what to do with it. What you'll end up doing is, what I end up doing is, this becomes my carry-on box. So usually I will take this with me if I'm gonna go work on somebody's vehicle, or if I'm gonna go on vacation, I take this little box with me because it's a suitcase and it's here already. But like I said, great starter box. I think I got this one for 60 bucks. I don't know what they're going for now. I don't buy tools like this. I've been buying tools since I was a little kid, like 20 years. So I just want to go over a lot of tools. Again, basic tools. You don't have to be scared to work on your own vehicle. You should be able to do things and have a good time, save some money. And I just want to thank you for coming back to Disturbing Creations. I'm going to keep doing more tools. This is going to be a basic tool class. And I'm going to get, as we go on, a little bit stronger in the intermediate tool class, and then we're going to start showing you expert tools like tire changing machines, how to use a lift, how to use a welder, things like that. But get familiar with these basic hand tools first. I always get together with basic hand tools before I start getting compressors. You don't want to start buying this stuff, this big compressor and these guns, and you're zip, and you're zipping stuff on and zipping stuff off, and you're just breaking everything, you know? So start slow, just like anything. You're learning to play the guitar, learn 2 chords. Bing bong, bing bong, bing bing bing, bong bong, bing. And that's it. And then in 2 more days, learn 2 more. So do the same with the basic tools. Hey, this is Disturbing Creations. I hope I've inspired you to work on your own vehicles. It's a lot of fun. Sometimes when you start out, it's a little hard, but when you're driving your car down the road and you've changed that little piece or that big piece, or you've done something on your own car, you can just put a big smile on your face and say, hey, look, I changed this today. I put a new headlight in my car. It was great. The headlight only cost $9, I bought the whole toolkit for 50 bucks. The headlight cost $9. And if I would have took it to Joe Smith's shop down the street, it would have cost me 100 bucks to put a headlight in. So I saved money, you know? And now I got this toolbox I can use forever. So we love y'all. Thanks for coming to Disturbing Creations. Hit subscribe, like and subscribe if you could hit them together. And I'll come back and leave me a comment down below. Tell me what kind of tools that you are looking for, or what kind of tool you want to know, or I'll show you how to use a certain tool or give you a review on it. All right, we love you all. Peace out.